Hi, let's get this show on the road. The men have gone to town, and I am alone. So, it's the 18th, 19th, I'm not sure really. Thursday, perhaps. Sassy Scorpion had a video today, so it's probably Thursday. Alright. You should follow her. She is magnificent. Tea leaf. Alrighty. Do I got everything? I got everything. Had some camera problems. Realized I had both on. Woo! Indulgence. Permission to pamper. You're in the mood to be good to yourself. I'm trying to fast and all I can think about is eating. It's a reward. It's what I do for myself. Oh, but the Wheel of Fortune. Time. It's time. Now or never. Put up or shut up. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Basket. Recognition. Reward for merit. It's a reward. How odd that I equated that to, well, I'm thinking about food. I'm hanging out by the fridge. Keeping hope alive. And it has been my undoing. But all the chocolate's gone. And I'm like, who's stupid? Me. Who needs to fast? Me. Do something different? Probably not. Basket. Recognition. Reward for merit. A need to do something for yourself that to fast is to pamper myself, right? Because it had a significant improvement on me the last time. I went for 88 hours and I felt good. Felt good for I ran for a long time off of that energy. And now I blame it on the summer because there ain't nothing in life like a tomato sandwich. But oh my God, the bread is killing me. And I could feel it. I felt so good and now I feel so bad and I'm like, let's make another. I gotta stop. Finally I got some of the shit out of the house though. You know, chocolate is like a gateway meal. And I'm not kidding you though. I can recover. I can eat a bag of chocolate and recover quicker, have less problems, not go so far, not go nuts, not have that psycho craving. I can deal much better on chocolate and straight up candy than bread. Bread is the devil. Shall I just stop here? Oh, but I'm not gonna. Indulgence. Permission to pamper. Anyway, taking care of my bad habits is really a long-term way of pampering myself because it's doing right by myself. It's paying attention to my health needs. You may be in the same boat. I know that you don't feel good. Someone's being stupid. Raise your hand if that's you. Anyway, you want recognition, reward for merit. I think you're going to change your life in order to get what you think you deserve. You're going to give it to yourself. And this basket is full of fruit. There is a bread in there. But hey, we got chickens. And someone's being stupid. That's a turkey right there. We'll feed it to the turkey. Anyway. You're struggling to feel good about it. You're struggling to feel like this new way and crazy thing that no one saw coming. How is it going to benefit you to stick to your guns? Well, but here's the Knight of Wands. Shit. Okay. You're struggling to feel the fullness of the Knight of Wands. Okay, this is young, brash, arrogant, stupid. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Wants to see the reward. This is someone taking up a lot of your time. It doesn't give you the time to pamper yourself or to feel the fullness of anything. Could be you. Rushing in, half-assed, all on fire. Oh, that is my Karen card. Relax, take a nap, and leave it. Walk away. Don't poke the bear. Safety. Okay. Yesterday it was trapped there till spring. Today it's safety is contingent. This is the second worst card in this deck because the next card, okay, this cat thinks it's found a safe place. This is your root. This is your strength. You're leaving what you think is your strength, okay? Because this cat thinks it's found a safe little place, but the next card in the deck is somebody has come along right behind it that they feel like they're safe with. They let it zip them up in the bag and then it threw them in the river. Your safety is contingent. Don't turn your back on him. We got both of them there. You got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Boy, howdy. Don't trust either one of them. Listen to the story I just told you. Jesus! I don't want to tell the same story again. Man. I know I'm melting down. It's alright, nobody watches this anyway. Alright, I'm just going to turn it and see what it is. You should seek non-attachment. You don't want to fuck with it either. I wish I was free. Because you have to be. This has caused your ill health. It's time for you to take care. You're waiting on permission that ain't never going to come. This dude never says yes. And if you don't act right, you won't be safe with him either. So you're moving on down the road along toward your journey because it's also one of healing, and it's also moving on down the road toward your star, overlaid on top of the Four of Swords when you withdraw, because you have to. Where would you go? You go toward your star. You see what I'm saying? Hunter, stay with the process. You see this as a strength. Time to get going. Nurture, take your licks. What the hell? Oh, are you married? Can't go. Obligated to stay. Want to go? Can't. Trapped. Stick it out till spring. Surprise! You're not going to make it to spring. Moving into winter sucks. Get you some fucking boots. Pounce. Decide to act. Maybe you find the deal of the century. Something that it's perfect for you. Everything you ever wanted. An opportunity right now. Coming shortly. God helps those who helps themselves. And when you walk forward, even though you think that you're alone, God's like, oh, you passed that test. Check it off your list. And He's got your back. Because you were courageous. You did the courageous thing even though you were afraid. Watch any of my last ever readings. This is the biggest story ever told. But I think there's a lot of... I see a lot of different people in it. Different cameos where it would fit. So you don't ask for permission. We've had that too. You don't ask for permission. That puts him at odds with you. Because then he's always got to be top dog, right? And you... oh, God. You got to ask about it. I'm telling you. You have to ask about everything. Okay? All right? If you have this fight, you can have a fight because you didn't ask. Start asking about everything. till he runs you off. I'm telling you. Alright. But this is the same story. Look, alright, I know. I just realized I did it. But it's because the other... It's all because of the clarifier. It's where I have this mental stake in my head in the other 5-card reading. And every time I lay this out, I'm like, okay, it's the clarifier, the clarifier, the clarifier. But I know it's these. Okay. Well, alright. It is what it is. We'll have a quickie. How about that? So you've already got this. You're not going to make it to spring. This is now. Start saving money now. We'll just call this a quick cross. Someone's being stupid. Smarten up. You make it to spring. Tell the truth. Don't... no more lying for the convenience of someone else. You don't take that onto you. That's not yours to bear. The lie of servitude. The cow. You're the great nourisher, Mother Nature. You're taking on... Tell them the truth about themselves. Don't fix it. Don't fix it. Even though, well, I know I could. It's all right. I don't mind. I had it right. Don't fix them. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. And stop thinking about them. It's time for you to move on. You're with God. Move on with God. Smarten up. King of Swords. This could be strict truth. This could be strict truth telling. No more leeway for stupidity. Smarten up. The little the lies you tell for others' comfort is just dumbing you down. Take a look around. Think a thought that is your own. Don't ask for permission to think. That's not coming. You know it. You know it. Think things through from all perspectives. Look at the world from a different perspective. Well, you don't ask for permission. And there was the 2 of Wands under that. There's that big choice. Them or me. Have your own thoughts. Do I dare? You ask, can I? Is it okay if we disagree on it? Can I think about it? Ooh. Next time you hear that coming out of your mouth, you suck it back in and you say, well, I'm going to think about it a little bit and I'll let you know later on what I think. Or the conclusions I come to. No, you don't want to say think twice. Anyway, don't ask them like you're asking permission. About anything. What the hell am I doing? Okay, this is what's on your mind. You have grown. You have some confidence. You may be on the verge of disagreeing. Ooh, the verge of disagreeing. And there you do walk away and there's Karen. You know, she's whispering, come on, we can take him. Wisdom, let your light shine. You're about to testify. that the way you're told to accept things is not the way you see them. Stop saving them. Stop saving them. Stop being stupid. See it for what it is. Well, you do, and then you walk away. But I'm telling you, this could be finding the I thought of apartment immediately. The right place, close to your kid's school, the right people in the building, the right a good place to be. Something you can't pass up. An opportunity coming. Be open to it. Alright, and since we got these, I will pick one over here. So I'm not reading all these. Relax. Don't do it. Walk away. Yeah, it's not worth fighting anymore. And there you are. You're just going to fight. You're struggling. You can't even look at him. Get away from him because Karen's in the house. There's death. The Hanged Man again. And Four of Wands. You need to let this be over and move on. You're going to put some distance between you and this Wands energy. Back into your future. And your safety is contingent. Show me how your safety is contingent with the King of Pentacles. The Magician. Going too good for you. Going to put the... Oh, you didn't ask. An entitlement to punish. That's manipulation. Want your energy back. You're supposed to ask. You're supposed to ask. Because he's the one that got the answers. And you're the one that's supposed to be unsure. You put everything at risk when you did that. Five of Wands. That's a game. Both of these, once again, here you are between these characters. Both of them are scamming you. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, you ruined everything. You upset the apple cart. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Two of Pentacles here, Two of Pentacles here, and your fears, okay? Surprise! You ruined everything. I trusted you, and you fucked it up. It's all your fault. All your fault. There you are, blaming yourself. Oh, and he's just drilling it home. Maybe you did fuck up. I don't care. Nobody needs... That's excessive. That's abusive. Whether you did it or not. It's, he's afraid he's losing you, so his sharpest weapon is a hammer, and he's fixing to drill it home. He's under my thumb. He's in the mind to punish you. Because you bucked the system. You didn't ask. Maybe you fucked up. But the real reason is because you didn't ask. I don't think you fucked up, though. We've been around this before. And the real reason was because you did exactly what he would have done. And I think you did it better than he would have done. And he's gonna, he's gonna knock you back down. Eight of Swords. Okay. Why do you keep yourself in prison to a punitive... It's always like that. Should have seen it coming. There was lots of... Is he a rageaholic? Lots of red flags, and you didn't... It'll be alright. Six of Rods. You ain't gonna let him keep you down no more. But it's because you have to. It's because you're sick. Okay, show me. Show me the sun and the decision to act. Show me the sun and the action. Show me the sun in action. You being the sun. Show me the sun in action. Ooh, the devil. An exorcism? You watched... Well, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. You get over here in that category. Get behind me, Satan. When you shine the light on the devil, he disappears. And the Fool. You begin again. Wheel of Fortune. Again, I do not know... Look, we started and we ended with the same card. And it's the Wheel of Fortune under the Five of Wands. I think the only way to win is not to play the game. No one expects you not to play the game. No one expects you to cut them off. No one expects you to go cold turkey. No one thinks you're going to leave, but here you're walking away because it's over. You see it from a different perspective, and what it opened the door for you. Four of Wands. I don't get that. Happy on your own? Every time I do a reading, every time, excuse me, okay, so this is going to be a little rant and read, little fasting, health oriented, boo-hooing. I don't like to fast. I like to eat. And I'm telling you, well, craving, let me tell you what I did mean to tell you. I'm an alcoholic, and I had a terrible crave. Well, I had many starts and stops. It took me like 5 years to stop and not fail again, right? And that's been 21, 22 years ago. I'm not sure which, really. The craving. And I didn't get sick till I quit drinking. And what's barley and hops? Okay. I have the theory that I have a little rider in me. And when I got sick, it's because I killed off a whole bunch of stuff which overwhelmed me. I have lifelong liver issues now. But, I mean, I was an alcoholic, but my liver was okay when I quit. Maybe I was on the urge. I don't know. Maybe it was one shot of NyQuil and over the edge you go. 20 years sober. Okay. Craving. I have never experienced that before or since. The craving to drink. Until I taught myself to fast, which made me incredibly ill. And then it's sort of like backward engineering. Because I've been sick for, I have first I have MS, then I have necrotizing fasciitis, then I got stents in my heart, and now I got weird shit. Fasting. I felt so much better when I don't eat. And then come the boils and the hives and the hair falling out, and I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Someone's being stupid. I went off the wagon. I went off the deep end here recently. But it was binge eating because I got craving. See, I fasted 88 hours. And I had the horrible die-off symptoms. So I did lose 100 pounds doing 3-day fast, right? But after I realized that the hives and the boils were related to the fasting, and that it was like my face would suddenly feel like it was sunburnt and it would come out here, and then I went through that incredibly... The hives and the boils became face and scalp hives that came and went randomly for like a year. Because I upset the apple cart in my internal biome, which is overloaded with candida and leaky gut. Anyway, I don't know. I never thought about, I don't know. Maybe I should make a different video. But this stuff for my health issues, my rants, but it all seems to come out together. Anyway, let me stop. Oh no, I'm not done yet. So recently I did the 88-hour fast, right? And then it's like my entire body sloughed off a layer of skin, which is horrifying and cool as fuck. But I'm coming out of that. This one, once somebody talked about my skin glowing, and lady, it's because it all came off. Which scares the hell out of me, because if I'm upsetting the apple cart again, I've got to control this. I mean, when I learned that the die-off and the feeling was connected to the fasting, okay, because I went to 7 days once, I went to 5 days twice, and then come the boils and the hives, and then I didn't know what it was anyway, and then I finally put two and two together, and it like a hot ring of fire around my mouth and all my joints. Anyway, this time I went to 88 hours, because usually that feeling, I know I'm trying to get this out. This is important if you're still listening. 65 hours in is where my die-off started. So I would go to 65, and when I felt that, I would come in and I would soak in the tub and eat. Okay? Instead of the 72. And that helped moderate it. You know, I would poke the bear. I didn't chase it down and stick my head in its mouth, because what I kill kills me back. It's the I believe it's leaky gut and candida, and it became because all those antibiotics. I mean, I was already, I didn't get sick till I quit drinking. Then I got MS. I've had to learn to. It was quite devastating at first. And when I was in Todd Dickey recovering and still taking all those antibiotics, my MS completely disappeared. Until I came home and went off of it, and then it started coming back, and the yeast was out of control. But I went through an incredible, I couldn't see. My left eye was just, and it turned out the other way. And if I'm sick and exhausted, it'll do it again. It kind of withered. It withered my eye. But I've had more success with diet and fasting than any pill or shot I've ever had. But the hives, you don't want to go too fast. You don't want to go too fast. And like I said, you know, all these little spots, and it likes symmetry. The hives and the boils would all come up on all my arms and all my joints and stuff. But the one time I went and I talked to her and I convinced her to put me on antifungal, which dried it up. But this was a big boil, and it became a hardened hive, and it turned into a squamous cell carcinoma. And they got it off me. And these, every time I fast for the longest time, it was like a ferocious uprising of stuff that was escaping when I stopped eating. So anyway, I don't feel good. I've failed. The craving to eat. The craving to eat is just like the craving to drink, which some kind of a fungal imposing its will on me. Abstinence is my superpower. And that's the only thing that's going to see me through this, because this is difficult. Find your purpose. Being as stubborn as fuck is my purpose. That's where my backbone... I found it right here. Here's my backbone. Extend love. And be at peace with everyone. Do what you need to do for you. And my favorite card, be in the center of your circle and banish all doubt. I will read this one. By banishing doubt and thinking in no limit ways, you clear space for the power of intention to flow through. The power of intention is so doubt deficient that when you're connected to it, you see what you'd like to have as already being present. I'm giving you homework for today, and I want you to leave it in the comments. What's your vision for today? Just for today. What sight do you have today? And what sight do you have for tomorrow? Set your intention for tomorrow tonight before you go to bed. Be thinking about it. See yourself doing it. See it as already being done. Bye. Sorry about the weird reading. Don't know what happened. And then I hit the wrong button.